Hello and welcome. Today we are back with another video, and today we are at Walmart looking at books that I found for $6.97. We are now at the little girls' purses and accessories. These are the bags that I've been talking about that are basically the designer dupes, but we're also finding some other items that have just recently been added in. These are so cute. And let's not forget the little boys area also. And this is the infant area. I'm finding items for around $3, so that'd be a great gift as well. And then there are these super cute little girl dresses that are basically dress ups. $5 to $6. I think some were $7. Perfect for their little wardrobes or for even Halloween. Now these are some little Easter pajamas, but definitely they could be used more than just Easter. But look how cute these are. Adorable. Now we're in the Dr. Teal's section. This is what I use for body wash as well as face wash. I must say, Dr. Teal's, please get on it and do more of the sugar scrubs to match the fragrances. I love the liquid body wash, but I also love the scrubs to go with them. I'm one of these people that love things to match. So these right here, we need more. I must say, I've never noticed that they have the fragrances out to where you can smell them. I'm in shock. But look, they have so many to choose from. Now, these are not all the fragrances that are available. These are just some, but they definitely have some designer fragrances available. So don't skip out whenever you're checking for different gifts and different items available, because Walmart definitely has things that I didn't even realize they had. Okay, so I'm not a Lego person, but would this not be a great Lego set to put together? I am noticing that it does say Junior on it, so is there a Luxo regular? Because I guess I missed that one. If you are looking for Lego, make sure you check the end caps, because I'm definitely finding some that are rollback and clearance available at this Walmart. I also noticed that there's some on shelves out in the middle of the aisles as well. Okay, so now we're at the jewelry making, the beading and so forth that you need for making the friendship bracelets. These are the beads that I got in the metallic colors. I did notice that the prices had gone up. They're $12 and something instead of the $10 and something. I am noticing also that they have more options available in some of these smaller packs. Not finding that the prices are better. It does seem like the prices have gone up quite a bit, which is normal these days for prices to have gone up. Now, I am seeing pearls over here on the left side, but if you'll keep looking, I'm finding a lot of mixed options, as well as when we get down to these bottom shelves right here on the right hand side, there's some giant boxes of these pearls. So if you're wanting to do the pearl bracelets like what I'm wearing now with the friendship letters, these are going to be perfect for that, because you're going to get so many options available in this. Even the very smallest one would be perfect for these letter bracelets, as well as just making pearl bracelets if you wanted to put with these. That would be super cute. But you can see right here that they're $14, and then the other box that was right there in the middle, and those had quite a bit of letters in it, the multicolors for $10. But this right here would be the perfect one if you're wanting to get more of the metallics. So these beads right here, even the very smallest one would still be perfect for making these bracelets. These beads are much larger than the ones that I got. The very smallest ones would still be perfect, as to where looking up here you can see that the smallest ones are like the seed beads, and some of those are even so small that you can't thread them. So I would recommend the ones on the bottom shelf there. So this is just an overlook of different things that you could get, different ways that you could go about making different bracelets and so forth. I'm just kind of pointing out there that those are too small to thread through. This is the first time I'm seeing these. How cute are these? These are actually embroidered in. I never saw these at regular price. They're $13. These are adorable. Oh my goodness. How cute. Okay, so far I'm only seeing those two patterns, but oh my goodness. If you guys got these, you gotta let me know. What? We just went into Walmart and did a good bit of looking around, and I wanted to check and see if I could find like the beads that we use for the friendship bracelets. But also I noticed that while we were in Walmart that the balloons for Valentine's Day have gone up so much. I could not believe it. I think they started at like $4.97 or something like that. So basically $5 and went up from there. So if you can see behind me, there's a Dollar Tree. So we're going to run in here and look around just to see. I just feel like we can beat some of these prices because that is just too high to me. Like I don't know about you guys. You can leave your comments and let me know, but $5 for a balloon just seems expensive. So let's go check out Dollar Tree and see what we can find. Okay, so I'm not seeing a whole lot, but I am seeing balloons. I'm seeing some on sticks. I'm also seeing some already blown up. Does look like they have quite a bit of options to choose from, but they are just one singular balloon. So they do have other options at Walmart, but they do have balloons available. So now we're at the beads and the friendship bracelet making area, and I'm not seeing much. They do have some of the multicolored letters, and they do have some beads, but there's not very many. So as far as being able to make the bracelets with things like what we have, they're just not available. But now I am giving you an overlook of what they do have in the arts and crafts, but it's just not what we were looking for. No pearls, no glass beads, nothing like that, not even the string. I was, however, very surprised to see these books. Now, these are the Judy Blume books. They are the Nancy Drew books. You don't usually find those very many other places. There's even some Disney books up there. This is a look at the crazy socks that they have. We do love crazy socks, and they do have a few more options here, but they're just all over the place and very hard to see. As you can see, they're all piled up in the bottom. Not great for shopping. We still have a few days till Valentine's, so I wanted to just check and see what they do have. They did have balloons, and I believe the balloons were running $1.25. I couldn't really see prices for them, but it looked like a lot of the stuff that was over there was running $1.25. I'm a little confused on the Dollar Tree stuff. It was $1. It was $1.25. Some stuff has stickers on it, and I believe they said that stuff has gone up to $1.50. Some of it is now $3, $5, and $7. I don't think I saw anything over $7. And I did look for the friendship bracelet making stuff, just the beads and string and all that. And as you can see, there wasn't much there. So they used to have a lot more options. They could have some at some of the other stores, and it did look like they were redesigning or remodeling the inside of that one for their arts and crafts to be up front instead of in the back. So that could be part of it. Might not have been a good day to try it. I don't have any other ones that are between here in the house, or I would check and see. Don't know. So as of right now, which the Walmart Pearl Pack, that was a good price to me for what you get. Every one of those could definitely be used for this size of bracelet making with no issues. Especially if you're using the square letters, you could definitely go up a larger size and it would still look just fine, in my opinion. I don't know that I would go with those kits that were hanging up at the very top, though, the ones that had changed to $12 and something. I don't use a lot of the smaller beads. Seed bead, I think is what they're called. I can't get those to even go on my string. They're just too thin. While we were at Walmart, I was looking at the clothing. There are a couple of new brands that I saw in there. One is Free Assembly, and Free Assembly, I saw one shirt for sure that said it was made out of organic cotton. I do hope we're going to get more items like that. It was by Free Assembly, and I want to say it was something written in French. I don't remember exactly which one it was. It was white with red, and that one I know said organic cotton. So if you're looking for things like that, don't skip out on Walmart, because you just never know what you're going to find in there. And then another brand that I saw was Scoop. Some of the material was like a scuba gear type, the neoprene, and it was a little bit thicker and kind of soft feeling. But I also noticed that some of their like lounge pants and lounge top type items. They were very silky, satiny, but yet still that scuba type material. Very, very nice feeling. I also saw some, they were kind of a silky, satiny material, but a lot of times those kind of shirts will just be like one layer, and so the inside of them will not be that same soft feel. But the great thing about those scoop tops were they were double layered, so what you felt as the material on the outside was the exact same feeling that you felt on the inside. And I do feel like you probably would not be able to see through those shirts because of it being the double layer material, which is amazing. I have a few things that I'm going to be getting before we go on our trip. Thinking about doing a little bit of like character bounding due to like the earrings and stuff that I got. So for the Rapunzel earrings, I'm thinking about getting like a purple top, and for the Cinderella, I'm thinking about getting like that Cinderella blue. And I've got the Beauty and the Beast earrings also that I got, so maybe like that pretty golden yellow or something, you know, to represent Belle. Let me know what you think about that. But I was seeing in some of those double layered scoop tops like the light blue. The yellow was a little bit lemony, I think, for Belle, but they did have some different colors, so we're going to keep our eyes open for stuff like that. If you happen to see anything, let me know. And also, did you get those puppy dog sweaters at your Walmart? I want to know. I want to know what designs I missed out on, because they were adorable. I loved them, and I would love to have some. We're in February right now, and it says it's 68 degrees out. Our high today is like 72, I think. But you guys, we just had 12 days of not being able to get the vehicle out of the carport due to all of the snow and ice. So I don't think that we're done with the cold. I think we're just having a couple of days of warm weather. So I feel like it'll get cold again. So I'm definitely not opposed to getting some sweaters and jackets. We'll still be able to wear them. But I wanted to take you guys along and just show you what I'm seeing, what I'm finding and everything today. Leave some comments below, and with that being said, have a wonderful day, and remember, we love you.